Join me for a story that will bring you calm, rest, and gentle dreams. Crocus and Buttercup, the tale of unlikely friends. This story is about the heartwarming friendship between a human named Crocus and a shadow creature named Buttercup, exploring the wonders of an enchanted forest and the awe and beauty of their bond. Crocus was a kind-hearted human who lived at the edge of an enchanted forest. Each morning, she would walk through the meadows, admiring the dewdrops that clung to the petals of wildflowers. The forest was full of wonders, and every day seemed to bring something new and magical. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a golden hue over the land, Crocus heard a soft rustle in the bushes nearby. Curious, she approached the sound and found a small creature with fur as dark as the night. Its eyes shimmered like the stars, full of curiosity and wonder. Crocus had never seen such a creature before. The little being looked up at her, and she felt an unspoken connection. "Hello there," Crocus said quietly. The creature's sensitive ears perked up at her gentle voice. "I'm from Crocus. What's your name?" The creature hesitated, then whispered, "Buttercup." Crocus smiled warmly. "Nice to meet you, Buttercup. Would you like to join me on my walk?" Buttercup's eyes sparkled even more brightly. "Yes, please," she responded. From that evening on, Crocus and Buttercup became inseparable. They wandered through the forest, bubbling at its beauty. The Crocus would tell Buttercup stories of places beyond the woods, and in return, Buttercup showed her secret glades and hidden paths lit by bioluminescent flowers. They discovered shimmering ponds, where water nymphs danced, and ancient trees that whispered their secrets to those who would listen. They laughed together at the antics of playful woodland spirits and stood in silence at the majesty of the twinkling night sky. As seasons passed, Crocus and Buttercup's bond grew stronger. One winter's night, as snowflakes gently fell like stars from the sky, Buttercup seemed somber. "Woof woof woof," Crocus asked, kneeling beside her friend. "I wish you could come with me to my wolf," Buttercup whispered. "But I know you cannot." Crocus put a comforting arm round Buttercup. "I may not be able to follow you there, but we had these moments and that makes me happy." Tears welled in Buttercup's starry eyes as she hugged Crocus. "Mochi Crocus, you showed me so much." Their friendship became a tale of awe and wonder in the enchanted forest, a story told by many in hushed, reverent voices. Everyone marveled at how two beings from different worlds could share such a deep, beautiful bond. Crocus and Buttercup had become a soothing legend in the forest, giving hope to all who heard their tale. In the end, it was the awe of their friendship that lingered in the hearts of all, reminding everyone that love and connection could transcend any boundary. As Crocus and Buttercup sat together under the twinkling sky, they knew their friendship would be timeless, cherished forever in the enchanted forest. The next story waits, calm and comforting. Louie and Lobelia Sanctuary. This story is about a young girl named Louie who discovers a secret sanctuary in the forest and meets an autumn sprite named Lobelia who entrusts her with its protection. Upon a time, in a quaint village nestled between rolling hills and whispering forests, there lived a young girl named. Her heart was kind, and her spirit was adventurous, always yearning to explore the mysteries of nature. One crisp autumn morning, Louie decided to venture deeper into the forest than she ever had before. As she walked, the leaves crunched beneath her feet, and the air was filled with the earthy scent of fallen leaves. After hours of exploring, she came across a hidden glade, bathed in dappled sunlight, and surrounded by ancient trees adorned in hues of gold and crimson. In the center of the glade stood a magnificent oak tree, its branches stretching high into the sky. Suddenly, a soft, melodious voice filled the air. "Welcome, dear Lily," said the voice. Pale Lily looked round and saw a tiny, luminescent figure perched on a mushroom. It was Lobelia, an autumn spray. "I have been watching you, and I see you have a heart as pure as the first snow," Lobelia continued. "This secret sanctuary is a place of peace and harmony, hidden from the world." Lily was entranced by Lobelia's words and the serenity of the glade. "Why have you shown me this place?" she asked. "Because you have a rare gift," replied Lobelia. "You can see the beauty in the world that others often overlook. A sanctuary is a refuge for all creatures who cherish peace, but it needs a guardian, a protector who can appreciate its magic and protect it from harm." Lily's heart swelled with a sense of purpose and honor. "I would be delighted to help," she said earnestly. From that day forward, Lily visited the sanctuary regularly, learning its secrets and befriending the creatures that called it home. She and Lobelia became inseparable friends, each day bringing new wonders and adventures. Lily found solace in the sanctuary, and it became her refuge from the challenges of the world outside. In turn, she protected and cared for it, ensuring that its beauty and tranquility remained untouched. The other villagers noticed a new light in Lily's eyes and often wondered about the source of her newfound joy. Though she never revealed the sanctuary's location, she shared the spirit of peace and harmony with everyone she met, inspiring them to find beauty in their surroundings and kindness in their hearts. And so, the secret sanctuary thrived, a hidden paradise of peace and wonder, guarded by a girl with a courageous heart and her gentle, glowing sprite friend. The next story is ready to bring you peace. The Life of P and Aster. This story is about P and her ferret, Aster, who discover their ancestors' legacy and commit to protecting their village's forest, leaving a lasting impact on their community. Once upon a time, in a village nestled between lush green hills, lived a young girl named P and her beloved ferret, Aster. They shared a bond unlike any other, filled with laughter, adventures, and dreams. It was known for her curious nature and kind heart, while Aster was famous for his mischievous antics and unwavering loyalty. They often explored the dense forests and sparkling rivers that surrounded their village, discovering hidden treasures and ancient secrets. One sunny afternoon, as they roamed near an old oak tree, they stumbled upon a small, ornate box buried in the ground. She and Aster carefully opened the box to find a beautifully crescent locket and a scroll of parchment. The scroll told the tale of their ancestors, who had once been the protectors of the forest, safeguarding it from harm and preserving its magic. The locket was a symbol of their family's legacy, a reminder of their duty to continue the noble work of their forebears. Inspired by the discovery, P and Aster dedicated themselves to protecting the forest and all its inhabitants. They planted new trees, cleaned the rivers, and helped injured animals. For their noble deeds spread far and wide, bringing hope and joy to their village. As years passed, P and Aster became the wise and respected guardians of the forest, their story passed down through generations as a testament to the power of kindness, loyalty, and courage. Even after they were gone, the villagers continued their legacy, ensuring that the forest remained a place of wonder and beauty for all to enjoy. And so, the tale of P and Aster became a timeless legend, reminding everyone that the true legacy we leave behind is the love and care we show to the world around us. Let's explore the next chapter of tonight's tales. Yarrow and Sedge, The Journey of Joy. This story is about a young man named Yarrow and his snail friend, Sedge, as they embark on a journey to discover true joy and find it in the simplest, serene moments shared together. In a quaint village surrounded by mountains and lush forests, lived a kind-hearted young man named Yarrow. Yarrow loved nature and spent most of his days wandering through the fields and woods. His best friend was an adventurous sail named Sedge, who would ride on Yarrow's shoulder as they explored the wonders of their village. One magical morning, Yarrow woke up with a yearning to find something he had never experienced before, a joy beyond compare. He shared his dream with Sedge, and together they embarked on a journey to discover the purest form of joy. They traveled through meadows blooming with wildflowers, their colors painting the landscape like an artist's canvas. The scent of fresh blossoms filled the air, bringing with it a sense of hope and happiness. They hiked up rolling hills, where the breeze whispered secrets of the earth. As they reached the top, they saw a panoramic view of their village, nestled among the trees. The sight was serene and filled their hearts with warmth. Along the way, Yarrow and Sedge met various creatures who shared their wisdom. An old tortoise taught them patience and the importance of enjoying each moment. A family of rabbits showed them the joy of togetherness and the strength found in companionship. Birds sang melodies that filled the forest with music, reminding them that joy could be found in the simplest of things. One evening, as the sun began to set, painting the sky with hues of orange and pink, Yarrow and Sedge came upon a crystal clear lake. The surface of the water reflected the colors of the sky, creating a mesmerizing dance of light. They decided to rest by the lake and watch the sun bid farewell to the day. In that moment of stillness, surrounded by the beauty of nature, Yarrow understood that true joy was not something to be chased, but something to be felt in those precious, serene moments. Sedge, too, felt a deep sense of contentment as he nestled closer to his dear friend. They sat by the lake until the stars adorned the night sky, their hearts brimming with joy. Their journey had taught them that joy was not a distant treasure, but a feeling to be nurtured in every breath and every heartbeat. Sedge whispered to Yarrow, "We found our joy right here, in this very moment." Yarrow smiled and agreed, realizing that their search had brought them closer to the essence of life's happiness. Hand in hand, with Sedge on his shoulder, Yarrow walked back to their village, carrying with them the simple, profound joy they had discovered. They knew that whenever they needed to find that joy again, they only had to look within and around them. With hearts full of newfound wisdom, they continued to explore the beauty of their world, forever cherishing the joy that lived in the quiet moments they shared together. Good night. May you find warmth in your rest.